चलिए start करता है guys. As I said that it
Yeah,
took
yeah.
me at least 1 week to prepare this PPT. It's a very hard work. I burned the midnight oil and trust me, yesterday whole night I had not taken even a half an hour of sleep. Whole night I had awakened to finish this PPT because some animations were missing and because of which I had to wake up for the full night. Right. So I hope that you guys will be getting benefited out of it a lot.
Sure.
With that expectation, let's start. We share करेंगे ना हम पेपर?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Video will be made, definitely. Now guys, I'll start with certain question. What is the right word? And the class will be like an interactive. Sanjay bhai, since he's using Mendeley, so we'll be sharing together that what is the difference into the Mendeley. He'll be giving some inputs that in Mendeley some of the functions are better or these functions are available or not, so that the participants will be able to get an insight about the Mendeley also and would be in a condition to make a comparison also at the same moment, right? Now, very first question that I have to ask guys, that what is the right word? Reference management or the citation management?
Citation management.
I feel it's a reference. Reference management.
The voice is very low.
Can you hear me? I feel it's a reference management.
Okay. It's a reference management, not a citation management.
Okay, sure.
Right. Citation is a part of reference then subsequently. So what is right to say if I ask you whether it is a reference management software or the citation management software, you have to say it as a reference management software. So Zotero is a free open source reference management software that helps the user to collect, organize, cite and share the research sources. Mind well, the definition in itself is very, very clear and my complete lecture is going to hinge around to this particular definition. Collect means there are 4 methods through which you can collect the references. Manual method, then automatic method by importing the PDF file, and the another method is by another plugin of the Chrome as well as Mozilla browser is going to be used into the Zotero. That is also one method. So collect. Organize means how to organize all these things that you collected. Cite, then in the Word file how to cite it by the use of this software and then sharing it with the people. Right. So these 4 points would be suffice if I just break down it into, I think more than 30, 35 or 40 topics will be there within these 4 points.
Yes.
Right. Now, reference management software. There are few softwares available into the market. One of the software is a RefWork from ProQuest, free for the user affiliated with the institutions. But if you want to take a license, it's going to be annual $100. Mendeley Basic is free, but Mendeley Premium is no longer free from 3rd of March 2022. This is also very good software. Sanjay bhai is using it. But since it is not free, and I'm always in favor of free, as we have started our sessions from our software. Why? Because it was free, completely free. So I always love that anything which is free and open source, in which the community contribution is going to be over there. I always love those kind of things rather than proprietary. EndNote offers a free basic version, but full featured version if you want to have a desktop version, then certainly you have to pay $100 to $50. Zotero, last one, right? Completely free. Completely free and open source means that you can get even the coding also of the Zotero, coding part also. Not the binary file, coding also, you can have it. You can do the alteration if you want. If you are a coder, you can do the alteration into the software as per your requirement to customization, that is right. And that's the reason I have chosen a Zotero to be learned for our reference management. My journey started while I started reading the papers. I was feeling very clumsy. I was mashing up all the papers into the folders. I have taken the screenshots also. And then I thought that I would really definitely would require to arrange it by the use of certain software. And then I stumbled upon this Zotero then subsequently, right? Why Zotero, guys? Free and open source. So community work and frequent updates will be there, which you can install with a click of mouse. Here are certain features given. If you, open up the Zotero software in the help file, support and documentation is there, troubleshooting information is there, discussion forum. Whenever there is an open source software, guys, always there will be a discussion forum and in which you can get up plenty of knowledge in terms of error, bugs removal, or maybe anything else concerned with your problems. And check for the updates. If you click over here, any update which has been there automatically will be installed into the software. And if you click on this about Zotero, guys, you will be able to get this screen here. Global community, which is a community related links will be given to you, and open source software, it is there. What is the meaning? what are the licenses concerned with that, everything will be given over there, right? Why Zotero? Second point is automatic metadata extraction. It is very easy. There are certain identifiers through which it is like a magic wand. You can get the metadata easily. So that is, I teach you everything. I'll just show you each and every point over there. More types of references. In this case, guys, even more than Mendeley, different types of sources are available, references are available. Like an audio file is also one reference, a video file is also one reference, newspaper article is one reference, blog is one reference, article is one reference, right? Communication is one reference, manuscript is one reference, kind of so many. I think more than 30 references are there. And these many references probably are not available mind well into even Mendeley or any other software. That is one another beneficial point, additional point. Also the cross-platform compatibility. I don't know about the Mendeley, Sanjay bhai. Is it available into the Mac as well as Linux also along with the Windows?
I had no idea because I'm using only for Windows.
Windows. Okay. Your voice is a little low. I think there is a problem on my side. Let me check it out.
No, I think it should be.
Yeah, it's a problem on my side. Just a moment.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but I think my microphone was a little bit low. So here it is. Cross-platform, that's Zotero is compatible with Windows, Mac and Linux. Every operating system it is compatible with. Data privacy. Since it is a diverse NPO. Here, just a moment. Yeah, just. No, I'm presenting. Just a moment. Can you see it now? Yes, we can find. Okay, so cross-platform, what I said, that it is available, Zotero is available for the Windows, Mac as well as Linux. So if you are Garib like me and Sanjay bhai, for Windows operating system, it is going to be over there. If you are rich enough to operate on the Mac, then also it is going to be available. A little bit UI interface is little bit changed into the Windows and Mac, but functionality is more or less same, what I have observed. Data privacy, as I said, that it is developed by the NPO, not for profit organization. So there is no need as such to share the data. And even though on the server, if you are going to share the data, it is highly encrypted and 300 MB space is available. The only disadvantage or Mendeley, what I found into the Zotero is, in case of Mendeley, 2 GB server space is free of cost available, while in case of Zotero, it is just only 300 MB. But I believe that rather, docking your data on the server, better you dock into your laptop only. It is for those kind of people who want to operate from multiple of locations, right? We are having a laptop. So in laptop, hard disk is 1 TB. So you can just store, you can park 1 TB data also. Nothing to worry about it. So data privacy and data storage is quite a freedom in case of Zotero also. Short learning curve. It is very simple. Trust me. Software is really very simple. If you just bifurcate the software into different segments, believe me, I went through many of the videos, but many of the people, the way they were explaining the software was really very clumsy, and that was the reason the people were not in a condition to link the software properly into their brain. But then I divided the segments of the software like a left panel, middle panel, right panel, like that, and then left panel has 2 panels like citations, folder panel, and then bottom is a tag panel. Like that, if I define and classify, you will be able to recollect everything and nothing to worry about it. We'll be taking all the points. Link to download. Now, one point I want to ask you guys, that do you want to start practicing along with me over here at the same moment, or you would do it later on subsequently? As per your convenience. If you want to download and want to carry on, then also I don't mind. If you can't pay, sir.
Okay. So my belief is that practice makes the man perfect.
Perfect. So I give a link over here. Just a moment. I give a link in the chat. Here in the chat it is given. You can download it. And when it is finished, let me know. It is very small software, so I don't think that you will find any trouble in terms of downloading. Within a fraction of a second, you will be able to finish the download. And my PPT is going to be very, very highly animated. As I said that yesterday, whole night, I have not taken up a sleep to finish this PPT. Whole night.
ये Zotero किसके लिए करता है? डाउनलोड 64 बिट की
64. Your laptop certainly will be 64 bits. So based on your browser, automatically it will be converted. Like, let me just show you here. Zotero, here is a link. there are two things. One is a package of standalone program. That's a software, desktop file, binary file, exe file, it is, right? And second is a connector, right? Download force on easy. Whenever you are downloading any free and open source software, guys, one question that I want to draw your attention over here, that download only from the official website. Why? Because open source means that particular code also is available into the market openly. And if the code is available into the market, there are chances that people, the hackers, may add into it certain malware, Trojan, or maybe any other thing. So if you're not downloading it from the official site, there are chances that it may be having some adware also into it, malware also into it, right? Certain another bundles and packages also can be embedded along with that. So don't do that. Always, any software open source, especially force, always make it a habit of downloading through official website only. This is official website, zotero.org, right? Now, standalone package plus connector, two things are there. Suppose you are opening up Zotero into Mozilla browser. So here it's Mozilla, you can see by arrow, and here automatically it is giving a connector of Mozilla's. Suppose you are opening up into the Chrome browser, then automatically it will give you the connector of the Chrome. Simple. So first thing that you have to do is you have to download this software, Zotero 7. It will be for 64-bit, Windows operating system 10, 11, anything will do over here, right? And second, you have to install then connector.
Connector for it.
Yeah, connector, when you click, it will ask you that do you want to add this as a plugin to the browser? May it be the, Firefox, or may it be the Chrome. So when you click on this install Firefox connector or the install Chrome connector, it will be automatically installed. Nothing to it. So first, nothing. It's completely free. Nothing is required to be given. No username, no email, nothing. So first you have to install software, and second point, you have to add a plugin.
Zotero connector, no?
Connector. Zotero connector. Connector may be available for the Safari also if you are using it. It may be available for the Edge also as per your requirement. Now, what is the purpose of connector, guys? Sometimes you are reading some paper into some site or maybe some blog or some another article. You want to incorporate that particular blog, article, or maybe some good, book online. You want to take it into your library, that is into your Zotero library. Then connector will be useful at that point of time. So it's a kind of, you can call it as a portal between the internet to your desktop standalone application, right? So connector is a browser extension which communicates with the desktop software and stores the references, that's a news article, journal article, web pages, from the browser to the desktop software. Simple. So it is very useful thing. Wherever you are online, directly you want to take something into your Zotero as a reference, you can have it. Now after installation, guys, now let me open my Zotero if it is here into my desktop. I think this Zotero would be the older version. चलो मेरा ही इंस्टॉल नहीं है, मजे 2 मिनट दो मेरे को, मैं भी इंस्टॉल कर लेता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे लैपटॉप में इंस्टॉल है, मैं वहीं पे यूज़ करता हूँ, लेकिन यहाँ पे इंस्टॉल नहीं है. तब तक आप लोग भी इंस्टॉल कर लो प्लीज़, है ना? और यदि नहीं हो रहा है तो यहाँ पे देखो मैं कर रहा हूँ, तुरंत उसी हिसाब से हो जाएगा आपका भी.
यहाँ पर स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रहा है.
मैं एक काम कर रहा हूँ, पूरा मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहा हूँ. लेट मी शेयर माई एंटायर स्क्रीन. Rather than one window, let me share the entire screen so you guys will be able to understand what I'm doing over here. Oh, it is getting downloaded into Edge. See, when it is getting downloaded into Edge, automatically it gives the icon of Edge, connector of Edge, right? Here is a download link. And if I put this download link into a Mozilla browser, it will give you.
Okay.
Right? So automatically it is going to adapt to your browser.
Extension of Zotero को connect कैसे करता है?
See, my software is downloaded 87 MB. Today I faced a lot of challenges. Click on right click over here and install.
हाँ,
Click on yes. It is just only 87 MB.
करेक्ट, वो हो गया.
Now I'll do one another thing, and that is install the connector after installation of Zotero. Standard, no custom is required. Let it be default directory Zotero in program file. Install. You guys also finish it along with me. Now stop it right now, and let's install the connector. Or let's open the Zotero first, so that it will identify that software already is there. Install Firefox connector. See here, install the Zotero connector for the Firefox. Install. Software is open. Software is open, right? Now you can see here, guys, how many directories are there here. My library, my publications, duplicate item, unfiled item, and trash. These are the default directories.
वो दिख रहा है.
Now let me see whether the plugin has been installed or not. Oh, it was installed. Why it is asking again? Manage extension. No, it is not there. My PC is a little bit slow or what? Can you hear me properly, or there is some glitch or something?
नहीं, ठीक है.
Or I'll do one thing. It says that Zotero is installed. It has identified. See, the browser has already identified that Zotero is installed. Right. So let me install it on the edge. Add extension. But I don't use this. Yeah, connector is here, guys. Can you see?
No.
Zotero connector. Now, by the time, let me go ahead, because I have to show you so many slides, honestly saying. So many things are there. Let me take the full screen. So installation has been finished, I think, for everyone.
एक मिनट. Zotero एक्सटेंशन पर कर दो. जो डाउनलोड Zotero कनेक्टर. तो इतना मैं कर दो. Continue on installation. Add. Allow extension. फिर ओके. हाँ का ये हो गया. Zotero.
Now let's go. Setting. Setting में.
उसमें कैसे आता है वो? How it gets connected with Zotero?
No, automatically it will detect. It will detect. Nothing to worry about it. Now, when I show you here, suppose, because there is no data into my Zotero right now. Data, I have taken this data, whatever that you can see here lies. This data is there into my laptop. Not right now into the desktop. Right. But you try it by your own. I'll keep on showing into the PPT along with me, then accordingly you try it at your end, right? Now, first of all, the setting menu I want to show you, right? When you open up a Zotero, guys, here you can see first is edit, right? Here is edit and setting. You click on setting and you will be getting this tab, general tab. Can you see it?
नहीं, एक
And
मिनट. ये
synchronization tab.
नहीं है मेरे पास.
वो बगल में ही है. आप जैसे वहां पे क्लिक करोगे ना, सी माई प्रोसेस इज ऑन.
मैं क्या तुम मेरा
Is
स्क्रीन
right.
में ऐसे कर लो. देखिए आप. आपको दिखाता हूँ मैं. सी.
वो हो जाएगा. एक्सटेंशन नहीं हो रहा है तो अभी कोई टेंशन नहीं है अजय भाई.
हाँ. ये देखिए.
दैट इज नॉट मेन प्रॉब्लम. नॉट वरी.
ये देखिए मेरा स्क्रीन दिख रहा है.
जस्ट बी मिनट.
ये देखिए जो Zotero ये दिख रहा है आपको. और ये एक्सटेंशन मैंने डाउनलोड कर दिया, अभी वो कहाँ गया मालूम नहीं. इट मे बी इन फायरफॉक्स. तो वो कैसे
ये अपने आप हो गया, इंस्टॉल हो गया मतलब.
हाँ इंस्टॉल गए वो इंस्टॉल.
ये क्लिक कर दिया है. If you clicked on extension and the process has been finished, it means that automatically it had got into the Zotero.
बट अभी यहाँ पे कैसे आएगा वो?
नहीं, not here. I'll show you later on. It will be shown into the browser. Which is your browser?
मेरा ब्राउजर ये इधर है,
Chrome.
क्रोम है.
Chrome है ना? And Chrome upper side, so there is a button like this. Like this, there is a button. See. Now I topping your screen. I share my screen.
Keep in.
Resume presentation. Can you see my screen, guys? Now?
Yes, they can see. Yeah.
Ajay, see here. Here there is a Zotero connector. Can you see?
अच्छा.
ये मिरर में गया.
Just a moment. Let me bring it out.
हाँ.
हाँ. क्योंकि वो मिरर में ही जाएगा, मेरे को बाहर निकल जाएगा. Now can you see here Zotero connector in Chrome?
हाँ दिख रहा है extension.
Right. So this is the extension. Zotero connector.
Oh.
Right. You click on over here. Click here and you will be able to see the other functions. But anyways, nothing to worry about it if it is not getting installed. See, my Mozilla connector is not getting installed. There may be some glitch. If I restart the PC, problem may get solved. So let's go ahead. Right. Now, when the Zotero software is installed, guys, first you have to see the settings. Settings you can get from edit. Click on edit and then click on settings. And here 5 settings are there. First is a general setting. You can see here. Second is a synchronization setting. Sync. General setting means it's having a general functions. Right. Nothing to worry, nothing to change into it. Let it be just like that. For your reference purpose, if you want to see, just take a look. 1 or 2 changes are there into the setting that I'll guide you. Now, sync means what? Suppose you want to sync your data, and some noise is coming. Suppose you want to sync your data with the server. As I said, that 300 MB space is going to be free of cost to you. In that case, you have to create one account, first of all, into the Zotero website. And that is a zotero.org, whereby you make one account. And that username and password, you have to put it over here in sync. So that your Zotero software will be then sync with the server, and 300 MB space you can utilize. Your data and everything will be parked over there also. So, if you are onto some other PC, like my laptop is having this data and I want to browse it into my desktop, I can do that if I am sync with the server. And that I can do from here, sync. Export. Export, when you want to export the data, concerned with that all the settings and parameters are there, nothing to worry, let it be just like that. Cite. Now this is a little bit important for you. You have to select, as per your requirement, the citation style. We as a management scholars, we are using the American Psychological Association APA style, right? So here is an APA, you can see, guys, 7th edition. American Psychological Association 7th edition, right? So we have to select that and advanced function. Now one by one, I'll be taking all this general. In general tab, if you go a little bit down, there is one checkbox over here in the miscellaneous field. This field is concerned with what? This is automatically tag item with the keywords and subject handling. You have to keep it unchecked, mind well. Don't keep it checked. Are you with me, guys?
Yeah, so we are with you.
Okay. You have to keep it unchecked. Why? Because, it will stop auto import of any tag while importing the references from the net through the connector. Connector, when connects with the internet and brings the data into your Zotero software, at that point of time, automatically many of the tags are coming with that. So you will be feeling when the tags are coming, oh, there is a lot of garbage. If you uncheck it, untick it, then in that case, automatically the tags will not be drawn from the internet sources. So it's a good way, because otherwise sometimes you may be getting so many garbage also into your database, right? So better here you untick it. Second is a synchronization. As I said, that if you want to sync with the server, then sync will be the useful feature for you. 300 MB free space is going to be available into the Zotero server. Third setting is what? Export. Export is as it is. Don't make any changes into it. Fourth is a cite. Cite here, you have to select, as I said, that American Psychological Association 7th edition APA style. We have to select as per the management requirement. Advanced features. In advanced feature, almost everything is required to be kept the same. No changes are required to be done right now at this point of time. Right. So setting menu is finished in Zotero. Now, what is a citation, guys? Can you say me what do you mean by citation? Ajay bhai, Sanjay bhai, what is
No.
citation?
Citation, it will automatically take your thing.
Pardon?
It will automatically take citation if I upload any text. Will it go automatic citation?
हाँ, बट दैट इज फाइन. संजय भाई कहाँ चले गए? संजय भाई को फोन लगाओ क्योंकि अभी तो कंपैरिजन करना है मैंडली का. ओह, संजय भाई इज बैक. Okay, fine. What is citation, Sanjay bhai? Srikant, what is citation? Abhijit?
Sir, it's a short form of reference that we are telling that we have taken from this area or
Can I see it as
like we are citing.
well said. Can I say it as an anchor point?
Yes.
Yes, it's kind of anchor point. Right? So citation is all nothing but an anchor point referring to the source which is used in the research, which may be some paper, some article, maybe anything else. Right? Then what is a reference then? What do you mean by reference?
It's a large form of citation, sir.
Okay, large form of citations, yes. From where the inspiration has been drawn.
That's right. You are actually using the theme and the construct of the author whom you are citing.
So citation is all nothing but you can call it as a kavita, right? And for writing that kavita, that poetry, the inspiration from whom you are drawing that lambe baal and blah blah kind of things is your reference. Now you won't be able to forget at any point of time. Your reference is a person. I mean, in our case, what I'm in a humorous way, I'm giving an example, right? From whom you are trying to draw the inspiration is a reference, and citation is a poetry that you're writing kind of thing. So small piece of work that you're mentioning here, a reference means what? It's like a book, article, website, media, audio, visual, maybe anything. Certain references may be the gray, certain may be the authentic one, right? But these all are the reference types, mind well. Here you can see, it is a citation. And this citations, a reference has been given into the reference section in a full-fledged way. So what Srikant has said is perfect, and other guys also have well understood it. So these are the examples of citations and references, right? Now, types of citation styles. In Zotero itself, I'll show you, there are tens of citation styles are given or hundreds of citation styles are given. And again, it provides even a function to import the other citation styles. How can you do that? Type of citations, if you want to see into the Zotero, again, go to edit, click on setting, and you will be coming to this particular tab site, American Psychological Association, APA style, that we are using as a management scholars. Right, all these are, there are n number of, now you can see into your software. If I show you into my software, just a moment, if Zotero is opened, edit, setting, site, you can see guys, how many citations types are there? So many. But still suppose you feel that my style is not there, then get additional style. You click on over here and you will be redirected to the repository, right? You will be taken to this repository, right? So here I have mentioned that if you want to install more styles, then click on over here and you will be taken to the Zotero style repository, which is online, and I have shown you over here. You click on over here and you will be able to see the style, how it is written. This style, how it is written. This style, how it is written. So as per general requirement, suppose it's a somewhat different as to the APA style, then you can just click it here and can opt for that particular citation style. Nothing to worry. Right? Now let me close it.
Correct. Recently, I came across that the journal needed only Harvard 7 style.
Oh.
Sorry, not 7. There was some other word, K or something.
Okay. Sometimes even the standard citations are also required to be customized, Sanjay bhai.
Correct.
They may be requiring that, no, not APA, but in APA also this change, or not Harvard. In Harvard also this change you have to do. That,
Correct.
in that case, you require to have a customization. Zotero provides a function concerned with the customization of the existing citations also, guys. How to do that? Suppose here is APA, right? Now, another thing that I want to add over here, that suppose you have a style sheet, CSS style sheet. Sometimes some of the citation style sheets are available directly from particular journal, or maybe from some other sources, some publisher or some another fellow. Then directly you can import it also here. In the Zotero, there is a function concerned with that. You can click on this button plus and you can browse it to import that particular style. Now, as I said, that if you want to edit existing style, suppose you have a APA style or maybe the Harvard style, but they are requiring some alteration into the Harvard style also. How to do that? Go to Edit, Setting, Cite and Tools. Edit, Setting, Cite and Tools. Right, here you can see the citation styles, guys. First, you have to see Style Preview. Click here and you will be able to see the preview. If it is matching to the requirement of the journal, fine, nothing to worry about it. But if it is not matching to as per the requirement of the journal, guys, then you have to click on Style Editor. When you click it on over here, you can edit the style too, guys, right? Let me show it into the software now. Style Editor. Here, see. Completely, you can make a change as per your requirement. Chicago manual style, 7th edition, this. Anything that you want to change, you can do it as per your requirement. But a little knowledge about the CSS is required in this case. Right? Otherwise, you may be messing up everything. और नहीं है तो भी trial and error करते जाओ. First of all, copy and paste that code into the notepad. And then keep on doing a trial and error. A day will come when you will learn it. Nothing to worry about it. Now, next is, where is the PPT? Okay, yeah, it is here, I think. No, it is a software. Here is a PPT, yes. Now, what is a reference, guys? A reference, as I said, that it can be a thesis, artwork, audio recording, you can see here, bill, blog post, book section, case, conference paper, data set, directory entry, dictionary entry, document, email, encyclopedic article entry, film, a forum post, hearing. All these are the references. Another similar kind of reference list is given into the Zotero. Mind well, all these references are not required to have it, just only couple of we are using it. That's an article first and thesis maybe max, or maybe certain couple of others. Otherwise, the rest of the references are there into the gray list. But Zotero gives you such a kind of freedom that you can just have the references like this. YouTube video link also, if you want to put it now as a reference, you can have it. It provides a function. Whether to use it or you should be using it or not, that is your call. Now, advantages of reference management software, guys. Easy entry of citations into the Word file. Now, Sanjay bhai recently said that they require a Harvard style. Sanjay bhai, right? We are using APA.
Correct.
Converting it from the APA to Harvard will be a little bit cumbersome activity. And that's a manual exercise. If you just carry on, you'll be crazy. You'll be snatching your hair. So, if you are using the reference management software, the first is an easy entry of citations in the Word file is going to be there. You can do that easily. On click of mouse, you can finish it. Can handle easily the changes into the citation style from APA to Harvard, Harvard to Chicago, maybe from Chicago to some other style. It is very easily navigable. You can navigate it. Can organize the reference easily. It's very important, mind well. Rather than citations also, we are the management scholars. Many times even I asked to my guide that which particular software do you use. He said me that I am manually doing it. Because we are accustomed to the APA style only. In APA style, citations is very easy. Inline citations, just you have to make a bracket and then name of the first author and then et al. And blah blah kind of things finish. Citation is finished. Right? But when it is time for the organization of references, guys, it is very cumbersome activity, and that I'll show you based on my own experiences, that how crazy I went in arranging, this particular references, especially the journal papers. One-to-many relationship is possible. It's a kind of database. Do you know anybody is there who is knowing a database, RDBMS system, relational database management system? A little knowledge about the database, anybody?
Mm-hmm.
A relational database management system, RDBMS, is what one-to-many and many-to-many relationship is possible to be created. I know the MySQL also because all the software data and database I already design. First of all, I design the database and then give it to the coder to work upon that. In folder management, whenever you have the folders, guys, one-to-one relationship you can manage. I mean, one paper you can put into one folder. The folder is with the name of Scopus. Then suppose the same paper you want to assign it with the Q1, Q2, Q3 or Q4 category. Or similar paper or another paper is there from Jester or maybe from Web of Science database. Then every time you have to make new folder. So that's very cumbersome activity. I'll show you my folder directory structure, how I was trying to manage. You can see here, this PC, my PC, PhD, Symbiosis, research paper and my research paper. In my research paper, I was used to keep all the folders. This is concerned with bank. This is concerned with the BL. All the research paper concerned with the BL. This is bill of BOE. Sorry, there's a typo error. Then CHA. Balance of trade. This is then CHA. Then communication here. In export import, communication is a big challenge. Compliances, contract, corruption, culture. These are the papers concerned with these topics, which I wanted to put it into my different folders. Folders mean directory. Now, what was the challenge that I was facing, guys? The main challenge was that now in this particular, let me show you my paper, the bank is there, for example. When I click on the bank, again, there are 3 directories, 3 folders, LC, compliances with the bank and bank support and service system. So if the paper is concerned with the LC, I'll put the paper into the LC. If the paper is concerned with the compliances, I'll put it into the compliances. But some papers may be like the paper is into the LC also, paper is concerned with the compliance also, and paper is concerned with the bank support also, and paper is also concerned with maybe the RBI compliances also, right? So same paper can be there into the 4 directories. So it is a one-to-many relationship. So whenever you are trying to manage your paper into different folders, this particular problem you are going to certainly face. Right, and that brings a role of reference management software here. Bank, again, as I said, the 3 categories are there. LC, and suppose I click on LC, then again in LC also, there is a Jester and Scopus, right? Now, in Scopus, again, these are the papers, you can see. Then essay, matlab Scopus, A means article. Here, Scopus and C means conference paper. Like that, I was trying to manage the papers, guys. It's very clumsy and very, very humorous. Jester. In Jester, they are by default giving you years. You can see here. Ending with the years. I won't be able to understand anything that, this paper is concerned with what and blah, blah kind of things. Whether it is concerned with the banking, whether it is concerned with the shipping line also. Sometimes one paper may be concerned with 4 stuff. 4 categories. Right. थोड़ा बोलते रहना मुझे पता चले क्योंकि मैं स्लाइड पे ही हूँ. Yes. अभी देखो, in LR, this ODOP, one district, one product, concerned with that, here, PRF. Now, I had made certain nomenclatures in those days when I started reading the papers. Now, you can see here, PRF is equal to F. You can see here, F, right? Here is a PR. Here is a P. SA, मतलब Scopus article. S Scopus article plus PR, मतलब ये प्रिंट किया हुआ है. वहाँ से प्रिंट करके मैंने लिया है. P, मतलब PDF डाउनलोड किया है वहाँ से मैंने. This kind of short forms I was keeping. What are the meaning of this kind of short forms? Here, F means full paper. Wherever I was finding a full paper, I was used to write it F. PD means saved to PDF without the abstract. And this is available into our library, Symbiosis library also. PR means with the abstract. This function is also available into a Symbiosis library. You can see here the Scopus, Web of Science, article, book chapter and conference. Here SA, you can see here, थोड़ा yellow mix हो जाता है. Let me show you. SA here, yellow marking is coming. SA means Scopus, A stands for the article. So whenever at the end of paper it is written SA, it means that it is Scopus article. If it is written SB, then Scopus book chapter. And if it is SC, then Scopus conference paper. Right? चौकड़ी मारा है यहाँ पे आगे XSA मतलब Scopus article but not downloaded from the official website but maybe from the Google Scholar or maybe from some another source. Right? XSB. Like that, I was trying to manage, guys. Don't you think that it is really very clumsy? Because at the end of every paper, then I have to write this nomenclature to find and sort out those papers. See here, I was putting this kind of signals and nomenclatures. So I will be then doing Control F and will be asking for that is equal to F wale kitne hai. How many papers are there is equal to F? And whenever the paper is not available, I was used to put this kind of notepad that this paper is not available, still it is required to be searched. Or maybe to our Symbiosis library, I have to ask for that, give me this paper anyhow. Right? So it was really very clumsy method, and that really gave an idea to me that I should be going for the reference management software. And then I went to the Zotero. Now, one-to-many relationship is possible. What I said, one-to-many means here is a reference section in the Zotero. And here on the left side, it's a collection section or the folder section. In the reference section, guys, here are the references. I mean the articles. All these are the articles, papers, articles, or maybe any another references. 15-20 रेफरेंस का लिस्ट जो पूरा बताया ना मैंने, उसमें से कुछ भी हो सकता है. And beauty of Zotero is what, guys? You can see here, as per the change of the reference, even the icon is getting changed. If it is article, this kind of paper will be drawn over there. If it is a conference paper, this kind of podium will be there. Right? If it is a thesis, then head kind of thing is coming. Head. टोपी टाइप का आता है वहाँ पे. That I'll show you later on. So even imaginary, by visualization also you can understand, oh, this is a conference paper, I should not be taking it for the consideration purpose for my literature review. It's a grey literature. Right? So easily by the icon, visual effect also you can identify. Now sometimes what happens, as I said, that this particular first paper, for example, an integrated artificial intelligence and optimization model for the operational effect on operation of letter of credit. ऐसा कुछ paper है, something like this paper is there. Now this paper may be concerned with the bank also, this paper may be concerned with the LC also, and this paper may be concerned with the ODUP also. Right? I want to assign this paper to all these three. So I can do that with the reference management software. How to do that? I'll teach you. Don't worry. Again, here, using the OVOP, now this particular paper may be concerned with bank also, may be concerned with LC also, may be concerned with ODOP also. So one-to-many relationship in case of citation management, in case of, reference management is going to be possible with the use of the reference management software. That's the beauty of this particular thing. Now, GUI, UI of the Zotero. I hope that you all have downloaded Zotero, guys. Have you?
Creatives and all, then
Yeah, sorry guys, there was a ping loss.
Otherwise, many times what happens that
Hello,
can be scary unless until we practice a lot.
can you hear me?
Correct.
इसका ही ये हो जाता है.
Can you hear me?
रिसर्च से ज्यादा यही चार का ही डर रहता है.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, there was a ping loss.
No problem.
Now, let me go to the UI, user interface for the Zotero. Here is a UI for the Zotero. As some noise is coming. Here is a left panel, left column, left window, that is sometimes. It is being used left panel, left part, left window also. Here is a middle column, middle part or middle window. And this is a right part or right column or right window. What are the different functions of these columns? Left column generally is concerned with the collections plus tags. I'll show you each and everything, nothing to worry about it. Mid column is concerned with the reference, that is a list, plus tools and search bar. And right column is concerned with the information and metadata view. Right? So one by one, left column first of all. Here is a left column, guys. You also, guys, keep your Zotero open with you so that you can relate with me, right? If you want to see, let me know. I'll open my Zotero also at the same moment. Left column contains, guys, the first is a collections or the folder section. So this is a collection section or the folder section, guys. Right? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. And another section it contains is tag section. Main two sections of the left column. Main two sections of the left column. Now, collection or the folder section here, it contains two divisions. First is a master folder or the library folder. This is library folder, you can see here, blue one. And this is a master folder, mind well. My library is a master folder and second is a subfolder. These all are subfolders. How to identify? See this line. Only one is there, icon, and that's a master folder. And these are subfolders. Subfolders are also divided into two categories, guys. One is the created folders, and second is the default subfolders. As I have shown my right now installed version Zotero, you can see here, it is not having this kind of folders, guys. This bank, LC, ODOP, this kind of folders are not there. Can you see here? No. It is having which kind of folders? Just only this. So guys, when you install very first time the Zotero, it won't be having created subfolders, but it will be having a default subfolders only, mind well. Due to this particular tree structure, guys, it is possible to have one-to-many kind of relationship. That is, references which is there into the my library. यहाँ पे my library में सभी references पड़े होंगे. All the references are always being put into the my library. And those references, if you want to assign to the bank folder, LC folder, ODOP folder, or all these three folders, or maybe to some another folder also, you can do that. Right? And that is one-to-many relationship. Master folder data can be assigned to the subfolders also. Right? Now guys, collection folder. Are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Collection folder and the subfolders, created subfolders. Now these are three created subfolders, guys. These three are the created subfolders. These three folders will not be there initially when you install the Zotero. And default subfolders will be there, as I have shown into my original Zotero over here. Default subfolders are there, but created subfolders are not there for sure, right? Certainly. Now guys, these subfolders will be there. Red one wala will not be there. Now UI of Zotero, how to create then this bank, LC and ODOP kind of folders, created subfolders. For that, guys, you have to click on this button over there. This is for the new collection or new folder or the new library. Anything you can say. These things can be said as a library also. These things can be said as a collection also. And these things can be said as a folders also. As per your convenience, you can use the word. Simple. Right. Then, when you click on over here, you will be getting this particular right side box in which you have to put the basic information. And when you put the basic information over there, then at a red arrow, एक मिनट, ये पुराना पीपीटी आ गया है क्योंकि ये तो मैंने एडिट किया था. एक मिनट चालू रखना गाइस, है ना, एक सेकंड. नहीं, इसमें भी ऐसा है, मैंने चेंज किया था, बाद में सेव नहीं हुआ, पता नहीं क्या हुआ. एनीवेज, थोड़ा ऑल्ट्रेशन मैंने किया था इसमें. But guys, now custom folder I want to add into it. Customs, right? When I'll click on the create collection, then this custom folder will be created over here below the ODOP. Correct. So this way you can create these subfolders, guys. Now, similarly, the right, suppose you want to create the subfolder of the subfolder, for example. Here in the ODOP also you want to create some another subfolder. Then how to do that? Simply click on that particular thing, that particular folder. Let me show you directly here itself in my software. For example, I click in here the LC first, right? In my library, it will create one subfolder. You can see here. Second is, for example, bank. Another. Now, bank has been created under the LC. Now I have to delete it. Delete collections and items, everything. Right? It will be deleted. By mistake, I created under the LC, but I want to create under my library. Then again, new collection, or I can click here also. Bank. Right? Now, under the LC, I want to create maybe a third folder. Suppose let me create right now the ODOP. ODOP. Create under LC? No. I want to create under my library. Right? ODOP. Now, suppose I want to create under LC. Right? Create subfolder. Then, for example, Ajay bhai, kaun sa le chalo ab, you are the chartered accountant. Under LC, what kind of folder should I make? Ajay bhai,
हाँ बोलिए.
कौन सा लो?
एलसी के नीचे
स्टैंड बाय एलसी चलो लेते हैं.
वहाँ स्टार्ट बाय एलसी है.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
स्टैंड बाय एलसी देखो बन गया. अंडर द एलसी देयर इज अनदर फोल्डर, दैट्स द स्टैंड बाय एलसी. राइट? So this way you can create the subfolders also here. My library, all the references that we create get saved into the my library. My library is a master folder. Some noise is coming. My library is a master folder. Every reference that you bring into the Zotero will be there certainly into my library. It is a master folder which contains all the subfolders and all the references also in a way. Right? Second is my publication. My publication is what? My publication allows you to create a list of your own work and share it on the profile page of the Zotero.org. Nothing to worry more onto this. Add notes about each items and share the PDF to other files under the license you specify. ये सब चीजें इसमें my publications में होता है. Means whatever the publication that you are making ना, like suppose Sanjay bhai is right now making one paper. Sanjay bhai, you should be putting it into the my publication only here. Right? Means your work, whatever the work that you are doing, should be put into my publication. Nothing else, mind well. अपना काम ही यहाँ पे रखना है. Only the added work, yellow line, you can see here. Only add a work that you yourself are creating. Simple. Exclude any another file. कोई भी और file मत रखो. Your work only should be put over here. How can you bring into my publication your work? That I'll show you later on. Now duplicate items, guys. Next folder is duplicate item means Zotero automatically will identify the duplicate items, mind well, based on the DOI or some another numbers. They will identify it. Now here, for example, whenever you click on here, whenever you click on duplicate items, it will give you duplicate items in this neon green circle. Here 3 duplicate items are there. Right? This is a repetition. I want to remove it. Yeah, there is a function. Same reference which you have found more than once in my library will be reflected over here. Now, how to remove these particular duplicate items, guys? That's also a question. First item represent over here the first one. You can see here. Second item represent this second one. And third item represent the third one. Now you see, here the first item contains a PDF file also. First item contains the tag also here. These are the tags. Means, first item is something on which you have worked upon up till now. इसके ऊपर आपने काम किया है. And second and third item are somewhat later introduced into the Zotero. So you would require to remove which items? Second or third or the first one? Shrikant, which particular item would you require to remove? Shrikant?
Yes, sir.
Which item would you require to remove then? Second and third. First, you have to keep it with you. Second and third, you would require to remove. First item you have to keep.
Yes,
because that's the item that which you have worked. For doing that, guys, you have to select this first item here. And then click on merge. Merge 3 items. When you click on merge, rest of the 2 items will be removed. And any information metadata which are there, which are not available into the first item will be filled up from the point number 2. I mean, item number 2 and item number 3 will be merged with the item number 1. Simple. So this is the beauty that immediately on click of mouse, you can remove the duplicate items and redundancy can be removed. Now, in case of that folder management system, what I was used to keep, is it possible that you can remove the duplicate or redundant items? Not possible. While here it is quite possible. Next is what? Unfiled items. Unfiled items is all nothing but many of the items that you are not really allocated any folder, any collections. Many of the items are still there on your desktop. Say for example, you have 10 files and 1000 papers. Out of this 1000 paper, 200 paper you have allocated into some particular files. But still 800 papers are there on your desk. So this 800 papers are somewhat like an unfiled items. It is just like we have unfiled papers on our desk. Here it will be given the unfiled items. You can visualize it and then you can put it into the respective folder. Any references in the My Library which are not placed inside the collections or the folders will be reflected over here. Right. That is what? It is the list of the collections and references in My Library which are not there put into the any collections or the created subfolders. यहाँ कहीं पे भी उसका allocation नहीं किया गया है. Those kind of things will be reflected over here, guys. Trash or bin, anything that you remove or delete will be there into the trash. And in the setting menu, it was there mentioned that any item which you are deleting will be remaining into the trash for 30 days from the date of delete. Right. You can remove it also. You can make it 10 days also. So here are the trash items. You can see. Next is a tag on the left side here on the bottom left panel. There is a tag function, guys. Tag function is really very important. Sanjay bhai, do you have the tag function into the Mendeley?
I haven't used it frankly.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Tag is a very important
Sure,
element. Try to explore it. How it helps you.
Although I was able to merge my wife's citations with mine because I was helping her on paper. That was something which I could find there.
Tag is a very important function, guys. How it helps, like say for example, I want to assign this particular paper as Q1. I can apply a tag for the same. I want to apply some other paper as Q2. I can apply a tag for the same. So when I click on that particular tag, all the papers concerned with Q1 will be there into my mid panel. So sorting, filtering, everything is very easy with the use of tag. Are you getting my point? So tag is really very useful function. At the bottom left side, this is being given. I'll be showing in detail about the tags and all these things also, nothing to worry about it. Next is what? Mid panel. Here is a mid panel, guys. Mid panel contains two things. The first is this toolbar, upper side, search bar, and the list. Shown the list of the references. So it is also known as a list view or the reference view or the item view. This is a list view, reference view or the item view. Right. Mid panel has list of the references and reference toolbar. Here is a reference toolbar. See, and search reference toolbar. This is search reference toolbar. Right. First is what? List of references. These are the list of references. Second is reference toolbar. Here is a reference toolbar. And third is search reference toolbar. So, or search bar you can call it as. Right. So, this is a search bar. Three elements are there. Three components, three segments are there of the mid panel. Left panel has how many segments? Two segments. Collection segment or the folder segment, and second is a tag segment. Mid panel has how many segments? Three segments. List references, then reference toolbar, and this particular search reference toolbar or search bar you can call it in short. Now, view panel or the right panel. Right panel, in mid panel, I want to show you some other thing. View reference. In view reference, guys, if you want to really view any of the reference, it's a beautiful new function added into Zotero, guys, which was previously available into Mendeley. Sanjay bhai, when you open up a Mendeley, in Mendeley, any paper, research paper, suppose you are opening, you can read it and you can edit it also, the PDF file.
Right.
It is possible in Mendeley. But in Zotero, till now,
Editing I have not seen, but reading is there.
nah, editing is also there in Mendeley. I don't know whether you are using the latest version, otherwise in Mendeley it is there. You try that you can format PDF file also, Sanjay bhai.
Okay.
You can underline, you can put the text into it, you can do many of the functions into Mendeley. Now this particular function was not available into Zotero. But latest version is having all these things also here, that if you select any of the paper, conference paper, article paper or anything, any source, and click on it, or maybe select that and enter, press enter onto your, hit enter onto your keyboard, then you will be able to get the PDF open into the next tab. How? See here. This is my library. See here, my library is there. But when I'll double click over here, na guys, double click, or maybe after selecting, I'll press enter. Then a new tab near to this my library. Here is a my library, and here new tab will be opened in which this paper will get opened. You can see here, this paper has got opened. Ajay bhai, Shrikant.
Yes, we can.
Beauty of this tab is what? Beauty of this tab is, guys, that you can edit. It's a very powerful editor. Trust me. You can see it's a very powerful editor. I used it and it is editing the PDF file like anything. So this is beauty, guys. If you want to underline the PDF file, you can do that. You want to highlight certain portions, you want to put the notes, you want to put the tags, boxes, you want to, draw something by the pen. Pen function is also available. Underline function is also, marking function is also there. Beautiful. Right. This was a lacking parameter or lacuna into the Zotero, but now it is fulfilled, which has made the Zotero also at par with the Mendeley. Now, info view panel.
चावड़ा सर, वो आप जरा ये करके बताएंगे क्या? मतलब जोटेरो पे जाके लाइव बताएंगे तो वो थोड़ा अच्छा रहेगा।
हाँ, चलिए। इसमें लफड़ा क्या हुआ है मैडम कि Zotero का ये पेपर वगैरह मैंने डाउनलोड जो किया था ना, कि वो पेपर वगैरह मेरे लैपटॉप में पड़ा है और अभी डेस्कटॉप में मैं काम कर रहा हूँ ना, तो डेस्कटॉप में पेपर वगैरह है नहीं। फिर भी मैं ट्राई करता हूँ, चलो।
हाँ जी, ठीक है।
यहाँ पे अपन लोग लेट्स
चावड़ा जी, इट विल बी अप्रोप्रिएट अगर आप इसको किसी पेपर के साथ लिंक करें, क्योंकि क्या
हाँ,
होता है
मैं अभी करता हूँ,
मेनली
चलिए।
हाँ,
दैट्स ग्रेट। मैं अभी लिंक करता हूँ। वो लिंक अभी मुझे 2 मिनट दीजिए, क्योंकि लिंक करने का फंक्शन अभी आएगा. नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज हाउ.
Mendeley जो है ना वो तो डायरेक्टली आप वर्ड पे लिंक कर सकते
ना अभी मैं मुझे 2-5 मिनट दीजिए. विद इन 5 minutes आई विल बी लिंकिंग ऑल्सो, बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई नीड टू टीच यू अबाउट हाउ टू इम्पोर्ट द पेपर, है ना. So first of all, importing a paper is important. Then I'll be able to link it with the folders. Now, info panel is here on the right side. If you select any paper, all the bibliometric data, metadata and everything concerned with that paper will be reflected on the right side. You can see here. If I select this paper, then right side will be reflecting all the data concerned with that. Right? Now, add bar, add toolbar and search toolbar. Here is the add toolbar and here is the search toolbar. Add toolbar would add the new references, that is a paper or maybe article or maybe audio, video, link, anything concerned with that. किस type के references हो सकता है? That we have learned in the past, right? Before 15 minutes. So any reference you want to import it from this add toolbar, you can do that. Now, new item. First is a new item, this. Second is add items by identifier. Third is add attachment. And fourth is new notes. Fifth is search toolbar. First is this, what I said, the new items. New items, this one. This is a manual mechanism. New item. Add references manually through new item. Book references, anything that you want to import. Now, I'll teach you by doing it practically how to do that, right? So, for example, journal article, let me take it here, right? What I have to do? I have to type everything. Title I type, then author, then I type this, I type, then this I type, this I type, right? This I type. मैं तो crazy हो जाऊंगा ना, guys. श्रीकांत भाई, Today, bhai, I'll be crazy completely. And manually, if I'm doing it, there are chances of having mistake also. Right? So it is not advisable method, honestly saying. But still, the function is given. If you want to do it, call is yours. Right? Next is what?
नहीं कुछ जगहों पे करना पड़ता है. For example, there is a report, there is a newspaper article which you want to cite. So those places we need to use manually. बिकॉज वो डायरेक्टली यहाँ से नहीं आता क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको पीडीएफ इंपोर्ट या फिर
वो है
या फिर
अभी है, अभी आएगा.
बट ये मैनुअली इसलिए करना पड़ता है बिकॉज दैट्स आवर ओन थिंग व्हिच वी सर्च समवेयर.
Yes. But automatically, if you want to do it, na, that is also practically possible here. This is manual. Manually, every entry you would require to do then subsequently. And that would drive you crazy completely. Second is automatically, by the use of identifier. This second function you can see here, right? Add items by identifier. So let me show it into the software. Here it is software. ये क्यों आ रहा है? चलो इसको बंद करते हैं. Here you can see add items by identifier. Can you see here? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Now first of all, let me delete this item. Otherwise, it will create a garbage. Move item to trash. Here, I have to put any number. It may be the ISBN number, DOI number, PMID number, or book का publication का कोई number है. That number also you can, ISBN number also you can put it there, right? Here, I'm going to put, see, ISBN number means, just a moment. The two numbers I'll be taking if you want. This is DOI number of one paper. That is full. See, if you want to take DOI number, you can take from here to here also, or you can take from here 10. After that, this neon green color you can see 10.10.16/J.D. That also is going to work, mind well. And if you don't want to do that, you can take the whole hyperlink also. Both are fine. Right now, I'll do one thing. I'll just copy the DOI number. First of all, let me go to my software and let me go to my PPT and let me take those numbers. Oh, here are those numbers. Let me copy this number and I'll put this number into software. Right? Press enter. It will automatically fetch all the bibliometric data. Can you see, guys?
Fantastic.
Everything has been fetched. I have done nothing manual. And if it is an open access, then even the full version of the PDF, full paper also will be downloaded. Yeah, full text is here. Means it is open access. And it is PubMed entry. That also is given here. You can see the screenshot. Hyperlink from where it is downloaded. PubMed entry. From this link, they have downloaded it. With one click of mouse, guys, you can get every detail. Second thing, let me put another thing here. Isn't it fine, guys? Perfect, perfect.
Yes, yes.
Now let me take another one. I'm taking the whole hyperlink. No problem. That also works. And if I take just only this neon green color, that also works. Nothing to worry about it. Now let me put it into this. It will fetch all the detail. See? An international artificial intelligence and optimization model for the operational efficiency and risk reduction in letter of credit examination process. Ajay bhai, use of AI into the LC examination purpose. Right. So here that particular article has been downloaded. Suppose it is an open access, then it would give you like this arrow and that article also will be there. But it is, I think, not at open access, and that's the reason it has not given the original article. But it is of Elsevier. You can go there, right, view article, download the full issue, and can then attach it here. Right click over here and add the collections. In which particular collection you want to put it. Find the full text. यहाँ पे भी एक function है दूसरा. See, find the full text. Directly, suppose it is not coming, na, you can do a process from here also. So if the article is available, automatically full text will be downloaded. Are you a robo? Okay. If it is an open access, you will get it. Let me check it out. I think it was an open access if I'm not wrong. Couple of times it is asking and then it is allowing to enter. ज़्यादा मांग लिया, एक दो बार में तो आ जाता है. अरे, why so? Anyways, oh, now it is there. Not found means it is not open access. Right. In that case, you go to the Google Scholar, you go to any other website, you ask to directly that scholar or no, maybe ResearchGate also, you can directly connect to the author also, they also may be giving you. So after getting the article, then you click on right click here or directly you can just click here also and attach a file. What are the different functions that I'll be explaining now. Now next is what? Just a moment. Okay, here. Now this is finished. Even by the use of ISBN number also, guys, you can do that. Right. ISBN number also you can utilize and can fetch all the data. Along with that, you can download the full paper also. So here, if open access article is there, then auto downloads of full text PDF also will be there. And PubMed DOI entry and link and other things also will be there. So here, the PubMed entry and DOI link and other things are also downloaded automatically. Means all the information, metadata is also downloaded, paper is also downloaded, and the source from where it is downloaded, I mean that particular web page also has been given over here. So fantastic. Nothing to worry about it. Third method is what? Add a reference from the browser. Right, connector, through the use of connector. Zotero connector. So here, suppose you are browsing this particular article and in the integrated artificial intelligence and optimizing the model for the efficiency of letter of credit examination process, right? Now let me go to my browser. I think that article was open into my browser also. Yeah, it is here. What I'll be doing now? I'll be going to the plugin and going to Zotero if it is there. इसमें Zotero install नहीं हुआ था ना. Otherwise, suppose Zotero is there na. If I click on Zotero over here, this article will get downloaded into my Zotero desktop application. Here, article will be downloaded over here directly. So this is beauty, guys. But since in the Mozilla right now, Zotero is not there, I mean that plugin is not there installed, and because of which probably I'll not be able to do that. Now next is what? Oh, this is the software. So add identifier by the browser, by the user connector. Click on this and then Zotero connector will get open. Click on this Zotero connector and then article will be downloaded directly and you can see the article directly into your Zotero software. So connector का use क्या हुआ अजय भाई? Browser to desktop, transfer of data, transfer of references, transfer of everything that you want. Simple. Clear?
Sure.
Connector will add that entry into your Zotero standalone program. So application is there. You can just get the program. You can get all the information. Now next is what? Add file, add link to the file, add file, add link to the file, attach web link. All these things are very confusing. But add here means what? Add file means will bring one file in as a main item and not as a sub item. If you click on add file, it will bring any file that you're importing here as a main file. Just like this particular conference paper is there, just like that here one file, one PDF file or any another file that you're importing will be coming. So that is an add file. Add link to a file means will attach one file to the main file. For example, I am selecting this particular article, right? Using this sustainability in something. I am going to select it and then suppose I click on this add link to a file. Means what? It will open up a browser. It will open up a browser and in browser let me show you into Zotero software itself so that you guys can relate to me what I say. Here is a browser. For example, it has opened one browser window and here I can attach any file. For example, I want to take it some PDF file like Gmail ICL page. You can see here. Now this file location if I want to see, this file location, show file, it will go to the original directory only and not into the Zotero root C directory. Mind well, it is not there into the Zotero C directory. Now another file I am going to create it. Name of this file, let me give it as 123. Right. Second file I am going to give it as 567 or 5 number की file. Chalo. This is 1 number की file and another is 7 number file. Suppose I am importing the file like here, then it will come as a main file, 1 number file for example, right? Where it is? It is coming as a main file. Main file, mind well. Oh, name got changed. Anyhow, it took the original name only by default. But this main file, if you see, it will be there into the Zotero root. Mind well, show the file location. It is there into the Zotero root. See here. This PC is C drive, users, factory PC, Zotero, storage, and this file is stored over there. Are you getting my point, guys? Hello?
Yes, yes.
So if, now let me go to our application. If add file is there, it will import the file as a main root, a main object, and that particular file will be stored into Zotero root in C drive. Well, if we add link to a file, then the file will be apparent and seen over here, but that file will be as it is there only into the folder from where this path has been fetched. Similarly, attach file, attach link to a file. Attach file means in the C drive it will be attaching. Attach link file means the location from where you are trying to attach, it will be there. Now let me take another file for your study purpose so that garbage बहुत हो जाएगा. So first of all, let me take these files into one folder. Test. Delete later. I'm putting it here. And then some notepads also I'm going to put. One JPG file. Also I'm going to put. And let me take one Excel sheet also. Excel sheet also, right? Now suppose I'm going to attach files. Let me go to the Zotero software and attach files. Test delete later. submissions. See, submissions is coming here. But suppose I am going to bring it as attach. Now, suppose I want to see submissions. It will be there into the C drive. Show file. It will be there into the C drive. See, this PC, local disk C, user, factory PC, Zotero, storage, and this number has been given. This directory is containing this file. But suppose the same file I am bringing here by the use of attach link file, link to file. Why it is not working? Okay, it is same file. That's why it is not working. Attach link to a file. Suppose I am doing the same thing, and for example, this notepad, ChatGPT prompts, right? Then it is going to come here, and if I see show file, then it will be there where it was, but not into the C drive. Right, just a moment. I clicked some another file, guys, or the same file I clicked. ChatGPT, yeah, it is here. Show files. See, it is there itself. Test delete later, right? So this is the main difference, guys. If you want to attach a file from some particular external source rather than the Zotero root or Zotero directory, then you have to use the link to. And if not, you want to bring that file into your Zotero home, that Zotero directory, then you have to use the add file. Clear, guys? हेलो
Yes, yes.
ओके परफेक्ट. क्योंकि कभी कभी आपने काम किया, कहीं से आप किसी के पेन ड्राइव से आपने काम कर लिया और आपको लगा कि फाइल हैज बीन देयर इनटू योर सी ड्राइव ऑलरेडी. नहीं भाई, तुमने क्या किया गलती? यू कमिटेड ए मिस्टेक दैट यू लिंक्ड इट. मींस दैट पर्टिकुलर सोर्स इज देयर आउटसाइड. It is not there into, it's not copied and pasted into your Zotero. So that can really bring a lot of problems to you in future. Now next is what? This. Now let me go to, now all these functions has been described, so I'm going to be a little bit faster. Organizing the references. Unorganize my library into Zotero, that this is my library into Zotero. This is completely unorganized, for example. If unorganized my library is there, then it is somewhat like an office like this. Every paper is there onto my desktop and no file, no folder has been allocated. So unorganized Zotero is like an unorganized office. If all the references, papers, articles and everything is put on my library, we may get unorganized like this particular office. References are organized in 4 different ways into Zotero. Mind well, the first is what? Move the references to the folder or the collection. This is first way of organizing the Zotero. References into the Zotero. Second way of organizing the references into the Zotero is what? Add the tags to the references. That is the second way. Sanjay bhai, this method you try to search into your Mendeley. Hello?
Mendeley में है ये.
हाँ. It is very good feature. Tagging is really very helpful one. What I find. Add tag to the references. This is the second way of organizing the references. Third way of organizing the references is what? That link together related references. Like for example, one reference is concerned with the tea and another reference is concerned with the coffee production, right? And I want to link these two references with the beverages. Then I have to link these two references together. So link together references. One to many references linking is also possible. Many to many references linking is also going to be possible in Zotero. That I will show you. Next is what? Add notes to the references. That is also one beautiful way of organizing it. Like you have a file and you have to present a file to the boss. Are you putting some notes and that pile, lily and lal chit kind of things into the file or not? Ajay bhai, especially the chartered accountants would be doing like this. Hello?
Yes, yes.
For identification of different, locations that
Preferencing, etc. Maybe.
yeah, you do it regularly. We do it regularly, right?
Correct.
So fourth way is adding a note to the references. First is creation of folder. This already had been shown, but again I have taken because it was an organization of references. So first of all, you have to create the folder, that is the directory in which you want to put these references or the collections or the library. In my library, these things are there. You can see here. I want to put a customs. So I'll be clicking over here and then custom folder will be created, which will be added over here. Simple. Right, new folder, new library will be created. This is a new folder, or you can call it as a new library or new collection also. Collection, folder, library, all these 3 words are being used interchangeably into Zotero. Right? You can do this by right clicking on the my library and new collections. ये सब बता चुका हूँ, फिर भी let me show you here that suppose I want to create a folder over here, new collection, I can do that. I can click on over here also. I can change. In bank also I want to create a subfolder, or in LC, suppose I want to create a subfolder, I can do that. I want to do it under the ODOP, then I can do that. New name will be given over here. Nothing. Very simple. So this is a creation of subfolders. Creation of folders, and now this is a creation of subfolder. This also has been shown to you guys, right? Click on here, 1, 2, and you can do that. Now move references to the collection. This is very important. First method to organize the reference is putting them into the respective folders. Here are the one standard method that is concerned with the drag and drop. Here are the references, guys, right? And here are the collections. What I have to do? Simply I will drag and drop the reference over here, right? I want to put these references into these folders, these directories. I can do that. This first reference I want to put, for example, into the all these 3, second and 3. I can do that. Suppose this last reference I want to put into 1, 2, and 3. I can do that. Still, it will be remaining into the My Library folder. It will not get vanished from here. It is not cut and paste. It's a copy and paste, mind well. Right. So let me show you practically over here in the software. For example, this particular article, let me close all these things. This article I want to put into the LC folder, bank folder, and ODOP folder. All these 3 folders I want to put it. I'll be dragging and dropping. Simple. I'll be dragging and dropping. I'll be dragging and dropping. Simple. Finish. Now this article is available into all these 3 folders. Integrated. In LC folder also it is there. Let me delete it so that it doesn't create the confusion. Oh, sorry. I deleted it, and because of that it vanished. Oh, I made a blunder. By mistake I deleted all the things. Let me take it just.
Undo नहीं कर सकते?
हाँ?
Undo?
Undo नहीं है इसमें. Undo नहीं है function का. Let me put it just a moment. It is there only. Copy. हमारा कहाँ हल चलाने जाना है जेबे. ये आ गया.
आ गया. हाँ.
Again, identifier with the paper, full paper it is there. See, full paper भी आ गया उसका. Now suppose I put it in the bank, I put it into the LC, I put it into the ODOP. This historical review I want to put under the ODOP only. So you can see in the bank, 1 paper is there, LC 1 paper is there, in ODOP 2 papers will be there. Here in library there can be hundreds and thousands of papers. Which paper has been drag and drop over here will be remaining into the My Library because it's a master folder, mind well. Right? So dragging and dropping is not going to affect like cut and paste, but it is going to have an effect like copy and paste. Now next is what? कहाँ गया?
चावड़ा सर, मुझे एक पूछना था. अभी आपने जो डिलीट किया था तो आपने कहा अरे मेरे से डिलीट हो गया. तो अगर मास्टर लाइब्रेरी में है और आपने जो सब फोल्डर से डिलीट किया है तो वो मास्टर लाइब्रेरी में रहेगा या वहां से भी डिलीट हो जाएगा?
नहीं, उसमें क्या है कि पुराने जोटेरो में डिलीट नहीं होता था, अभी डिलीट हो रहा है.
अच्छा.
तो डिलीट के टाइम पे सी इफ यू वांट टू अनलिंक समथिंग ना, लेट मी शो यू. वेरी 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 क्वेश्चन. अंकिता मैडम बोल रहे हैं, कौन है?
नहीं वैजंती वाला.
अच्छा, वैजंती वाला. ओके, मैं आई विल शो यू जस्ट अ मोमेंट. इट्स अ वेरी वैलिड एंड गुड क्वेश्चन. Let me show into here. Suppose I want to unlink this particular reference from this directory. Okay, what I'll be doing? I'll be right clicking and then remove the item from collection. Simple. Don't do move the item to trash.
Okay.
It is deleting from the root also. That is from the My Library also.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
So right now you have to do is only remove the item from collection. So from bank it will be out, but in LC it will be there. In ODOP it will be there. Simple. Correct? Now suppose I want to take this historical into the bank. I can do that. Simple again. But if I delete now, last time also we did same na. What I did? Vajante Malaji? I deleted.
आपने यस आपने सब डिलीट कर दिया.
सब जगह से डिलीट हो गया.
हाँ.
Don't do that. Delete कभी भी मत करना.
Yes.
Right? Now, Zotero is here. Okay. So this is moving of references, the first method of organizing the references. Second method of organizing the references is what? By attributing some particular tag to that references. Like suppose I want to give this paper, first paper as Q1 paper, Q2 paper, Q3 paper, somewhat like that. I can give a tag to them, right? What I have to do? This is a tag section. Simple, organize your references by grouping them into one tag. And clicking on some particular tag will give a middle panel or reference panel, only those references concerned with that particular tag. Right, it's kind of filtering based on tag, mind well. Clicking on two tags will give you the two tags common results. How it works, let me show you. First of all, select a paper, any paper. Right, here there is a tag. Right, you click on tag, click on this plus sign, and here box will get open. In the box, you type any word like L. Already the LC, letter of credit, these two words were there, so automatically it will pop up two words to me, right? Suppose nothing is there, then it will be blank. Suppose here four tags are there: LC, EI, letter of credit, and artificial intelligence. I want to have another tag concerned with the ODOP, or I want to have a tag concerned with Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So I can type it. It will not then get pop up, right? Now here I will be either selecting either of this option available to me, or I will be typing a fresh options. Existing name, I can take it, or I can add a new name also as per my requirement to assign that particular tag name to the selected references. Right? Now guys, tag management also is quite possible. Tag you have given already. But again, tag also is required to be managed now. I want to give a colors to tag. Like Q1, I want to give a red color. Q2, I want to give an orange color. Q3, I want to give a pink color. And Q4, I want to give, for example, yellow color, right? I want to give these kind of colors to the tags. Yeah, practically it is possible. That's a tag management. Apart from the color, name changing, splitting the tags, deleting the tags also falls under the tag management, right? So you have to do for tag management, right click on this tag. Let me show you practically in the software. Suppose I want to give a tag, right? This particular. What I'll be doing? My library I went. Here is a tag. Can you see it, guys?
Yes.
I'll be giving, for example, LC. See, I was telling that whenever something is getting imported, automatically tags also gets imported. So these tags are automatically imported. Auto imported tags. So if I would have done in the setting menu auto import function as no, then this would not have happened. But unfortunately, I would not have done, and that's the reason this auto tag have been there. Right. Anyways, chaliye आगे बढ़ते. Now, where is tag? Tag कहाँ चला गया? Yeah, it is here. LC suppose I am typing, right? So this particular paper has been given a tag LC. So if I click on LC, this paper has not been given a tag LC, mind well. So if I click on LC, this paper will not be visible into the box. Let me show you. See, that is gone. Are you getting my point? Simple. So any paper which has been given, for example, like, this paper is Q1. I want to give a tag Q1 to this paper.
Tag it like extension to file name or a link name you are saying.
Huh?
Tag it like extension to file name or link name, correct? And with that we can locate.
Yeah, नहीं आ रही ठीक से.
Tag is like extension to file name or link name.
Tag is a kind of category giving. It is a kind of categorization.
Category.
And this is suppose I want to give a Q2 paper, right? अब क्या होगा? Suppose I want to see only Q1 paper. I'll be clicking on Q1. See, this paper is only visible, right? But suppose I do the Q2, then lower one will be visible. Are you getting my point? So tag is the filtration as per your requirement. Customized filtration that you can generate through tags. Clear, Ajay bhai?
Yes.
Okay, now you can give a colors also to the tag. For example, Q1 I want to give, as I said, assign a color. For example, I want to give what kind of color? Red one.
Yeah,
It's that one. Q2, for example, I want to give orange one. Orange. LC, I want to give a green color, for example. Here it is. So this is assignment of color to the tags. Simple. Clear? Sanjay bhai, it is possible in Mendeley, this kind of coloring?
Actually, I have not done so much elaborate work because see, I use mainly mostly for writing and referencing.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So
Now, assigning a color, after that pop-up will be there, then rename of tag is possible. You can assign, click on rename and you can rename the tag. Splitting the tag by the comma separation is also quite possible. Assignment of color. Second is the renaming of tag. Third is the splitting of tag, and fourth is deleting a tag. If you click on delete, tag will be removed. Simple. Right. And fifth is a filter of a tag actions. Zotero connector automatically adds the tags. मैंने जो भी बताया ना, these many tags automatically has been added. Cancer, carcinogenous, then etiology, historical. Have I added all these tags? No. It is automatically downloaded. I want to remove it. How can I do that? Zotero connector automatically adds this kind of tags, and you can do on them mass delete as a function also. How can you do that? Let me show you here. Here there is a filter. What I have to do? I have to see this and these four functions I have to use for that purpose. Here, let me go to the software. I'll be clicking deselect all or delete automatic tags in the library. If I click over here, automatic tags will be removed. See guys, can you see? Automatically downloaded, all the tags are getting removed. Finish. Hello?
Yes, sir, we are here.
Okay. So this is a mass delete, mass production kind of mechanism. Deselect all, show all, display all, and delete automatically all the tags. Next is what related references. As I said that I have made one paper, I have written one paper or downloaded one paper concerned with the T. Second paper is concerned with the copy, and I want to relate these two. Right? I have downloaded one paper concerned with the woman entrepreneur, and second with the senior young woman entrepreneur, for example. And second paper about the senior citizen kind of, or women having an age more than 50 years. Those kind of entrepreneurs. I have one another paper. I want to relate these two papers. So related references will be able to help me out in that particular case. We need to link the references together which are relating to each other based on maybe the some experiment, some lab, some college, university, some gender, some another creed, maybe some another research parameters, right? I can do that. How to do? First of all, select the reference and then click over here related references. You can see here, abhi koi bhi reference hai nahi yahan pe. Can you see here any reference selected in related references? No, it's blank. Right. Now, second is what? You have to click on add here. And then this particular box will get opened. In which this box is what? My library. In my library, then you have to select another paper which is relating to that. For example, this first paper was relating to what? This paper was relating to the woman entrepreneur. That's a young woman entrepreneur. And this last paper is concerned with what? The senior citizen kind of woman entrepreneur. I want to relate these two papers together. Then I will be selecting first this paper and then we'll be going to the related references. And in related references, I'll be selecting the last paper. And then click on select. You can see the second paper is reflected over here. If you click here now, then paper will be reflected here and this paper will be reflected over here. In this paper, I can put more than one related papers also. So it is a many to many kind of relationship, guys. The related references is somewhat like a many to many kind of relationship. Are you getting my point? So you can get it like this. Now here you can see, guys, what I say, na, thesis. Thesis is being displayed like a cap, black cap. Conference paper like this podium and article like this particular paper. What you can see here. So that is also beauty of Zotero. Now add notes to the references. Suppose you want to add any note to the references. Like I want to have my comments on to that particular thing or maybe anything like that. Then I have to click on here and then click on add notes and then plus sign, right? It will give me add note function over here and on the right side you can see here one box will get open in which you can write along with the formatting. Here is a formatting bar. You can see. Right. Now let me show it into the Zotero. I've selected this particular paper and then I would go to notes, add notes. Here I am writing. Okay, if I want to edit it, I can do that. Orange. I can do another kind of formatting also. Red selection. As per my requirement, I can do anything. Bold, italics, X2, head, H1, S2, anything is possible. Hyperlink also can be put over here. Paragraphing also is quite possible and searching function also has been given. So it's a very small editor, text editor, but it's really very beautiful, honestly. Because I had been using FCK editor into my website, but it's so vague and so rubbish, trust me, that today in the morning itself, I talked to my coder. He said me that, sir, we would require to change our FCK editor completely. मैंने कहा कर लो, उसको remove ही कर लो, because it is generating so much garbage in the database. MySQL में इतना बड़ा garbage वो देता है ना, that I cannot handle it. Now next is what? Zotero in MS Word. Ultimately, Sanjay bhai, you are using this function only mainly.
That's right.
Insertion of the citations, right?
That's right.
Okay.
उतने में काम हो जाता है.
हाँ. Zotero, how to use into the citation work, citation purpose. For example, you have written one paragraph over here. In the export-import business, the LC plays a very vital role. LC is one of the safest payment terms. अब कोई भी चीज़ आप ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते हो. Anything that you are writing, na, LC is one of the safest payment term. Either you have to do a research onto it or you have to take a citation from somebody else. I cannot write a blind statement like this. Right? So what I have to do? I have to put a citation over here. Here, I'll be putting some noises coming. So I'll be putting one cursor at any location wherever I want a citation. For example, I want to take a citation after LC here, handled by LC. What is a paragraph? Even though the LC being the safest payment term, very small part of the global trade is being handled by LC. Right? Who says this? Bole Khalil. Just example liya hai maine, huh? It is not true. Khalil et al. 2025. Now, this is somewhere into some paper. And this paper is here. Khalil MA. This is bibliography of that particular paper. Now, how can I add this citation at this location, guys? For that, first of all, you have to make sure that whether the Zotero is open or not, mind well. If Zotero is open, na, then only you will be able to see this Zotero tab into your Word file. This is not Zotero software, friends. It's a plugin integrated into the Word file, mind well. So if Zotero is not open over here, if the Zotero is not open in the taskbar, then Zotero will not be visible over here, mind well. So first of all, you have to open up a Zotero and then you will be able to see the Zotero into your Word file. If it is here, next is what? चलो एक दूसरा क्वेश्चन मैं पूछता हूँ कि what if the Zotero is not visible into the MS Word file? Many times it happens that it is not visible into the Word file. You open up a Zotero here at a taskbar. It is working, it is functioning very well, but it is not visible over here. Was it any problem in installation? Rather than problem, I would say that it is an integration problem. How to remove this particular error? First of all, you have to go to Edit and then go to Settings. Into the Citations, go down. In downside, you will be able to see this Reinstall Microsoft Word add-ins. Right. If you are using LibreOffice, you are, say for example, Mac or sorry, not Mac, but Linux operator. You have a Linux operating system. Then install LibreOffice in. You have to click on this particular button. Now, in our case, we are going to click on the first one only, and after that, you will be able to see Zotero over here for sure. If not, then you can restart also once a PC or the software if need be. Then Zotero will be reflected over there. Now, for example, you want to add a citations over here. So first of all, you have to click over here. After LC, you have to click here. Click at the place where you want to add a citations, right? Now, click on add or edit citations, guys, here, second, right? And then when you click on here, a new window will get open and that window will ask you that which particular type of citation style you want to accept. You have to select the American Psychological Association, that is APA citation 7th, which we are used to use into our case, right? And then click on OK. and you will be then getting into your Word file this kind of red ribbon window. Mind well. Now in this red ribbon window, you can insert the citation in two ways. The first is you have to type either the author name or the title of that particular paper, any part that you can recollect. मान लो आपको author का छोटा सा नाम पता है, you can type the author's name, a little bit whatever that you can recollect. You can type even a little bit the title of the paper that you can recollect. And automatically from the library, my library, that particular reference will be fetched over here. Right? कैसे? Let me show you into the software. Now, first of all, I would require to open up MS Word file. It is not open here. So, this is MS Word file. You can see, guys, Zotero is already there now. It is very first time I install, in presence of you. But still, it is there. Zotero is there. Now, what I'll be doing? Sorry.
मेरे इसमें नहीं आ रहे.
Then do a troubleshooting. What I shown you, Ajay bhai. I shown you the troubleshooting here. This method. This one. Edit, setting, site. Go down and click on reinstall Microsoft Word add-ins. Simple. It will show the Zotero. Then you have to restart maybe your PC also. Now, to add a citation into your text, in text citation.
ये सेटिंग से जोटेरो में करना है.
हाँ,
वेब में, जोटेरो वेब में करना है.
आवाज नहीं आ रही.
सेटिंग ये जो अपनी सेटिंग बताया वो जोटेरो में करना है, वर्ड में नहीं करना है.
नहीं, वो Zotero में था. Now I am to Word. Previously, changes was into the Zotero only.
Okay.
Right. Now, after that, I have been into the Word file. In Word file, I have written some paragraph on the LC, letter of credit. Here, I want to add citations that this particular statement has been given by somebody, some researcher in the past into his research paper. Right. So, what I'll be doing? I'll be putting the cursor over here on the arrow point and then clicking on point number 2 here, add or edit the citations. It will give me this particular box. I have to select APA and then click on OK. It will give me one box over here. Now let me go to that particular point. Letter of credit is a very safe payment terms. Still very less number of people are using LC as a payment instrument in international trade. चलो, इसको मेरे को साइड करना है. Right? What I'll be doing? I'll be clicking over here. APA style. Sorry. देखो, how many references that I had, I got it here. Right? Suppose I know the author name. I will try to type the author name or a title. Type a title, author or year for the searching the references. Right? अब मुझे नहीं पता है कुछ भी. Then what I'll be doing? I'll be going to the Zotero and then I'll try to see, okay, an integrated artificial intelligence. Okay, this paper I want to cite. Right? What I'll be doing? And INT integrated. See, the title is here. Right? I'll be selecting. Click on OK. And if I go to my Word file, that citation has been added. Oh, by mistake it is 1 reflected over here. So I think maybe by mistake citation style we have taken wrong. Instead of APA citation, I think it is Howard citation. Right, so let me check it out. What citation style is there into my Zotero software first. Because it has given me a wrong citation. See. In APA style, it is never mentioned like 1, 2, somewhat like that. Where is Zotero software here? Software गुम हो गया. और Can you see software, guys?
इसके पीछे वाला स्क्रीन अभी दिखाया वो.
मैंने बंद कर दिया क्या सॉफ्टवेयर?
नहीं, अभी जो दिखाया था उसके पीछे वाला स्क्रीन, इसका नहीं.
सॉफ्टवेयर बंद हो गया है भाई. चलो मैं फिर से चालू कर लेता हूँ.
इसमें वर्ड का सेटिंग कहाँ करना है जोटेरो में आपने बोला? एडवांस सेटिंग.
देखो यहाँ से मैं जाऊँगा. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल बी ट्राइंग टू सी फ्रॉम हियर सेटिंग. इन साइट आई विल बी यूजिंग APA citation only. American Psychological Association, APA style only, finish. Right?
यहाँ पे वर्ड का सेटिंग क्या करना है बोला आपने?
What is here?
नहीं जोटेरो में
Zotero में ना?
हाँ।
You go to editor,
एडिट, सेटिंग,
right?
एडवांस,
Advanced?
No.
Not advanced. Site,
साइट,
here. Reinstall my Rosette Word ends.
अच्छा अच्छा
Then it will be integrated with the Word file.
ओके
Right. Now, I want to cite. See here, guys, I want to cite here some paper. So, what I'll be doing? I'll be going here and I'll be selecting this paper. You see? See, Khalil et al. Enter. Why it is coming one? Am I gone crazy? Or this Zotero has gone crazy, guys? It should not be one. संजय भाई कोई आइडिया मिल रहा है क्यों वन आ रहा है?
आ गया जोटेरो आ गया क्या बात?
आ गया ना संजय भाई?
हाँ संजय भाई किधर है?
चले गए?
हाँ क्या बात है?
So here it should not be like that. Why today it is coming one only directly, है ना? आप वो स्टाइल चेंज कर दीजिए. वही कर रहा हूँ लेकिन स्टाइल कहाँ गया?
वो स्टाइल है ना अमेरिकन की जगह पे क्या लंबा वाला ले लिए वो आना चाहिए.
वही लिया मैंने स्टाइल तो. एडिट, सेटिंग,
साइटेशन,
अमेरिकन साइकोलॉजिकल एसोसिएशन, ठीक है ना?
हाँ ठीक है.
फिनिश्ड. नाउ दिस इज टेकन.
मेरे वो सेव होना चाहिए ना.
सेव तो हो गया ना बाय डिफॉल्ट.
हो गया.
हाँ बाय डिफॉल्ट हो जाता है और आ ही जाता है. अमेरिकन साइकोलॉजिकल एसोसिएशन.
नहीं नीचे अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा.
अप्लाई है ही नहीं.
अच्छा नहीं है.
It is not there. But here, while adding a citation, let me check it out. In the
अभी वापस ऐड कर दीजिए.
document preferences, I think it is problematic over here. It is problem into the document. Here, I have to select the American Psychological Association, APA. Anyway.
हाँ ठीक है.
Right. Now, if I add, then I think there won't be any problem. Right. Now it is there. Khalil et al. See, Khalil et al. Is it there?
आ गया. करेक्ट.
Now it is as per APA. Right. Suppose I want to get a bibliography of this particular citation.
करेक्ट.
Right. Complete bibliography. See, it is here.
ओके.
If I click here, na see. Khalil et al. की पूरी bibliography, the complete bibliography is given here. Simple. So that is also very easily available at your fingertip.
करेक्ट.
Right. Now let me do. So first is by searching. First way of adding a citation is by searching. And second way of adding a citation is what? So citation is here. Second way of adding a citation is by classical view.
क्लासिकल वे.
Classic way. Classic way, how can you do that? Let me show you into the Zotero itself. In here. For example, another paragraph that I'm writing here is, for example, let me remove this Khalil et al. This is another way, and I have to add a citation over here. Anyway, Shrikant, are you there?
Yes.
Shrikant, Sharmishta ma'am hai. Okay, Sharmishta ma'am hai. Now, suppose I want to add a citation here. Then second method is what? By clicking over here, classic view.
क्लासिक वे. हाँ.
If I click on the classic way, na, and select a paper onto which I want to cite, and along with that number I put 4. Click on OK. It will give me citation. Page number 4 में जो भी citation वहाँ पे होगा ना, that citation will be tagged over here. And if I clear here and click on add edit bibliography, then this particular citation related bibliography will be fetched. Right. Oh, why it is not there? There is some bug into it, I don't know. But then bibliography also, but better is what? Directly you get a citation by the first way only. First method is very good method. Nothing to worry about it, right? Next is what? Classic view I shown you. Library. You can cite it like this and citation is added over there. Simple. Now bibliography also has been shown to you. So I'm going to skip it very fast. Now if you want to delink this particular citation, actually this citation is what? After adding a bibliography, if you add any another citation, then it will be automatically added into the bibliography also. For example, here I have added Khalil et al. Along with this, suppose I want to edit. For example, first of all, let me show you the edit, how to edit this citation. So let me go to the Word file and Khalil, I'll be clicking and I'll be going over here. I can delete it or I can add another also. Ajay, Sarveshna ma'am.
Yes, correct.
Right.
अच्छा यही पे delete करेंगे तो हो जाएगा.
हाँ. That is also practically possible. I can do that even. But suppose I don't want to do it, and then what I'll be doing? I want to delink this bibliography and citations from the Zotero software because this is a connection with the Word file. Ajay bhai. If I want to delink it and I want to make it a plain text, this Khalil, MA, Hadila and all these things, suppose I want to make it a plain text rather than linking it with the Zotero software, then delinking process has to be done by me. For that, what you have to do, if you don't want to have an auto update citations by your bibliography, then click on document preferences here, document preferences, and uncheck automatically update citations. Document preferences pe click karo, and then after that, what you have to do, you have to click on this American, and after that uncheck automatically update from citations. Right, if you do that, then it will not be coming there and it will be completely delinked. Unlinked,
It will be removed.
it will be plain text then, kind of. Right, this will be a plain text kind of thing. Now export library. Suppose your PC is about to get crash and you are suffering a lot. You want to format a PC, then first of all you require to export the library and everything. For which you have to click on first file, then export library, then you will be able to get the bibtex and then click on OK, it will save the file. After formatting a PC, if you want to import it again, then file, import, and that bibtex select, and you can click on next. Simply, you have to browse those files, and then you will be able to import the complete work that you done into the Zotero in the past.
Sure.
Right, and now let me show you just only one. Now project is finished. Edit, setting. Here is an export. एक्सपोर्ट के फीचर्स भी कोई इसमें खास जाने की जरूरत नहीं है.
वो मुझे खाली कनेक्ट का मुझे बराबर नहीं लग रहा है. पता नहीं कौन सा कनेक्ट, वो जो आपने बोला ना जेर कनेक्ट, जेरो कनेक्ट, वो मेरा हुआ कि नहीं, आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर.
अच्छा,
वो फायरफॉक्स से.
अच्छा,
तो एक बार मैं ट्राई करूंगा एंड आई विल ट्रबल इफ आई एम स्टक.
no problem at any point of time. See, export library, you can do that. Instead of bibtex, RTF, you want to have these many formats are available for exporting also.
Yeah.
Bibtex are selected, export files also, use journals also, click on OK, and then at the time of import, then file import. Simple. You click,
Sure.
browse, and you'll be able to get the complete backup back installed into your PC. Simple.
Correct.
So this is, guys, Zotero. Thanks a lot for staying till the end. If any question posed to the finish also you have, you can connect me.
श्रीकांत सर, और ये पीपीटी शेयर करेंगे क्या?
मैं पूरा का पूरा वीडियो ही बना के शेयर कर लेता हूँ. आई शेयर द
हाँ,
कंप्लीट
चलेगा,
वीडियो.
चलेगा.
डोंट वरी.
प्लीज चलेगा.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your effort.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
Neha ma'am, any question? Neha Sharma. Okay, guys, then
यस सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच.
enjoy it. I'll be making the complete video of it and I'll be sharing with all of you guys, right?
अभी वो पहले वाला क्या था और ये अभी नेक्स्ट वाला.
बिब्लियोमेट्रिक का नहीं देखा क्या? बिब्लियो शाइनी का
हाँ वो देखा मैंने।
और
उसके बाद ये सेकंड है ना,
और सॉफ्टवेयर वाला
वो से ये सेकंड है ना उसके बाद।
नहीं, ये थर्ड है, चौथा है वैसे तो, दिस इज फोर्थ वीडियो।
तो आप मुझे मेरे पास एक ही है, बाकी के 3 आप बताओ।
नेहा मैम, यू आर फ्रॉम सिम्बायोसिस?
आपने यूट्यूब का कहाँ दिया है फिर वीडियो,
दिया है।
बाकी 3?
सो यू आर डूइंग अ रिसर्च इनटू सम यूनिवर्सिटी में, नेहा मैम?
नहीं मैडम नहीं यार, म्यूट है म्यूट। जीबीयू लिखा है।
GBU, that is okay. Drop me. See, are you into that PhD research group, ma'am? Of the research, for the research, by the research, somewhat like that.
She's writing, yes sir. She's writing.
No, you do one thing. If you want this recording and everything, you drop me a WhatsApp on the number. Okay, you're working in DU. Fine, great. You drop your WhatsApp on our number, ma'am, 940-940-6466. Our old 3 video recording, how to merge the Scopus and Web of Science database, and also how the interpretation of the tabs of BiblioShiny has to be done. Along with that, how to install the R software and BiblioShiny and other packages. All these 3 video links I'll be sharing with you, and the 4th video link of today's lecture of Zotero. All the 4th link we will be sharing with you. You drop me a WhatsApp on the number 940-940-6466.
सर मुझे भी वो दे दीजिए वीडियो लिंक।
9 मेरे को हिट है 94. Let me type it into the chat box.
हाँ मैं दे देता हूँ।
940-6466. This is the number.
मेरे पास है शायद आपका ये नंबर।
आपका तो ग्रुप में जो है वही ना अजय भाई, हमारे सिम्बायोसिस के ग्रुप में वही है ना।
करे उसमें दिया है क्या आपने?
हाँ, सबको ग्रुप में भी मैंने शेयर किया है, तीनों वीडियो मैंने शेयर किए थे। Merging of database of Scopus and Web of Science. So, ma'am, you are doing a research into DU or in that university, what you said? GBU, that is? What's your topic for the research, ma'am? Acha, you have done a PhD from GBU. Okay, great. Do connect. Let's share something. Right, ma'am? In future also, finance area. Great. Ajay bhai is a chartered accountant, ma'am. Right. Anyways, guys, great. And thanks a lot to stay till the end on this Sunday, rainy season. And to stay for 2.5 hours is really very painstaking. So, I should rather be thankful to you to bear with me for 2 hours. Okay, guys, chaliye, see you then next session. Good day to all of you. Happy Sunday. Thank you, sir. Okay, bye.